Hello guys, welcome back to Anime Aoi. I decided to raise the volume on the mic just a little bit. Hold up, let me just put it up to here. This should, I hope this works. I hope the volume's okay. It is now 8 o'clock. They're both very interesting. No one in particular. I mean, Penny's one scrumptious cookie too, but Noah, come on, tell me. Tell you what. Why couldn't I observe him? I know you know. I think you overestimate my knowledge of what goes on in the world, Miss Demrot. No, I don't. The only thing you ever dropped the ball on so far was guard detail on Miss Ignox, or whatever her name is. And what was just by, and now it's just by a couple of minutes. You must have at least an idea. Meanie. I'm afraid I can't share that piece of information with you. Would it please you to get some about your last teammate instead? And the only reason why Osmond is trying to divert his attention is because he doesn't know a thing. He doesn't know a thing. Literally just an existence that just popped into the universe out of fucking nowhere. I know you're trying to distract me, but damn if I'm not curious. Shoot. Like you, it's a person whose services I have used many times in the past. Ooh, another of the orphans. I feel an infinity already. Maybe it would help if I lower this. Maybe this will work. Again, I'm trying to find a perfect balance in audio, which is very difficult to do with this. Since I don't know how sensitive I don't really know how sensitive the mic is. I can't always judge my hearing because I'm mostly listening to headphones. And all I can do is just by the fucking audio meter over there. Also, when it comes time when I do that off-screen thing, I got a little paper, some pen, what I need to do. Because there are very, very adamant steps. Familiarity. Wait, go back. It's a little more than just affinity since you've met before. Familiarity, then. Who is she? Who is she? Well, let's just say you met over dinner. You gray-haired asshole. That line describes Osmond to a fucking T. You gray-haired asshole. Hold up, let me just put this. But yeah. Thumbs up on whoever agrees on that comment. Ruby. Yes. Anyone ever told you you kick ass? Not today. What will you do? When they left before the exam, which we obviously spent experimenting with Jenny. Okay, hold up. Let me do it. This thing is seriously cool. And considering the ease with which I took to using it, I must have used a whip before in the life I don't remember. No, try this distance next. What I need some serious practice with, though, is Jenny's gun mode. I already have fire dust charged in the right gauntlet as I aim my fist in the dark. That's basically what it is. In the fist of the direction of the dummy Penny has positioned, the carrots sparkle with restrained energy. With a snap of my fingers, I reveal my open palm. The inscribed symbol shines with stronger red light for a split second before the single energy volley leaves it, shoots forward, and makes short work of the dust particle around the point of impact of the dummy is actually slightly singed this time. Yay me. I groan and palm my face. Ow. Gauntlet. Right. Okay, that's enough for today. I have so many dust crystals left. A whole sack of them. Which I won't allow you to waste on trying to make me master a skill that will in no way be decent enough by tomorrow morning. It's not a waste. You're my friend and I want you to get better. Oh, gosh darn it. I got her angry again. What I think Noah means is that you should probably keep that supply for when we have time to set up proper training. Thanks for the assist, Penny. What Penny said, we should start thinking about rest anyway. Okay. Again, it's difficult to judge sound with this thing. Because the OBS also messes with my audio, so it's freaking weird. Phew, that settled. What did I do to meet the two nicest girls in Vale? Maybe it does some good in my life. And speaking of the third girl in my life so far, Evelyn, we're done. As we turn to the other side of the amphitheater, we find Evelyn still doing the same thing she has been doing the whole day. Good. Stabbing a dummy with a small fork over and over again. A dummy which she has, for some reason, decorated with a blonde wig. Why a fork? So, you coming to dinner with us? In a little while. Seriously, why a fork? Is that her weapon or something? Evelyn, are your weapons cutlery by any chance? Nope. Then I'm stumped. Or better yet, if she's not training, I really don't want to know what or who she's stabbing in her mind and why with a fork. Okay, then. See you later. Yep. I'm stepping back very slowly as I grab the equally confused Penny and Ruby, and I hope whatever funk she's in does extend to others other than the dummy. For some reason, I feel like that background music is perfect for Evelyn. We're almost there. It's less than 12 hours until the exam. I can't help but feel nervous. Even with Penny and Evelyn by my side, I don't know what to expect from this. I don't know if I'm prepared enough. Hey Penny, do you know anything about the specific details of the exam? Water. Oh, the water's ruining my mouth. God damn you. Lack of rehydrating fluids. Not much. Ruby knows more having gone through it herself, but she was told not to share such details with us.
Of course not.
Also, I don't think her knowledge would be 100% useful to us. Our exam is certainly going to be different from hers. What do you mean? While the specifics change with the institution, an entrance exam for any academy of this level aims to pair people up as partners, mix couples in groups of 4, and test their ability to work together towards a common goal. In our case, though, we're already been put into a team. I can only hypothesize that our exam focus will be on testing our skill as both individuals and as a team. Makes sense, and does give us some hints as to what kind of exam it will be. It will be an exam that will test our aptitude as huntsmen. Also, how well we work as a team, considering that huntsman's job is to fight the creatures of Grimm. I can't help but think. I'm back. Hey, Evelyn. Managed to unwind? Kind of. I'm now in the tolerance zone. Is there anything we can do to help? Not really, no. Nothing at all? What exactly is the problem? I'd like to tell you, but I can't. Not yet. Not yet. Then when? After the exam. That's a pretty specific timing. Wait. Evelyn, do you know something about the exam? Penny and I don't. I do, and as much as I like to vent, it'll be unfair. Unfair how? I can't tell you. Can we please change the subject? I don't really want to not talk about it. I guess being asked questions that you can't answer can be mildly frustrating. It's okay, Evelyn. I appreciate that you want to tell us anyway. Thanks. I think you should just get some sleep. You? Don't you mean a we? Oh, of course. We, to be completely functional as carbon-based biological beings, we should go into rest mode. Ah, my nose. Hold up. I need to go grab some tissues. I need to blow my nose. Hopefully my voice gets better. Whatever affects my nose always affects my mouth. I was just thankful that I went to blow it, because if I left it clogged up for too long, then I will puke. You should really take something for those hiccups. She really needs to, I know, around that line, the hiccup thing, but that wouldn't be. But again, the main reason why she gets hiccups is because she's lying. And again, Penny is based off Pinocchio. For every time he lies, his nose grew. But every time Penny lies, she hiccups. Which I think is the better equivalent of the two, in my opinion. But if it's something medical, is it just me, or does she actually start hiccuping whenever she's embarrassed or nervous? Seems a bit excessive for a group of first years. First years with 6 months of training behind them. The evaluation is supposed to be for that level of skill. It's still an exam that specifically aims to place them in danger. I wonder about that. Osbin, like many things in life, danger is a relative concept. What is a danger endeavor for a first-year student would be a mere annoyance to a senior, and nothing to a seasoned husband. So this test we prepared being a danger, I wonder about that. You have a lot of faith in this team. Faith has nothing to do with it, Glinda. It's knowledge. Miss Dimrot has experience and skill under her belt. James didn't disclose much about Miss Polendina, but his lack of opposition or worry about her being placed in a combat situation speaks volumes. Misty Capkis is a complete amateur, though. Its aura has been unlocked, and he's skilled with his weapon of choice. That's more than enough to survive, with the help of his teammates. And the last member? Oh, her. She'll probably be able to clear this test on her own. Yeah, our last teammate is Prologue 2. Battle in the Emerald Forest. I forgot it does that. I have to wait. I should probably speak about this. Our last teammate is a powerhouse. Very, very strong powerhouse. This is the Emerald Forest. Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Oh god, I look down. It's going to be the location of your exam. What is our objective, Headmaster? Objectives, Miss Polendina? First, you're to track down and group up with the last member of your team. He's already in the forest waiting for you. From you. Hold up, I'm gonna get someone who can better voice this. Hey, I need your help with something. I want to see if you can pronounce this word. If possible. Which one? Or just the show? Well, she won't be of any help. Afterwards, you will track down your target. Target? A creature of Grim, stronger and bigger than what ones usually nest so close to Vale, has appeared in the Emerald Forest. You will find this creature and destroy it. So we're actually looking for trouble. Oh joy. What kind of Grim? Osmond shakes his head. You won't always have the luxury of knowing what kind of enemy awaits you beforehand, Mr. Decapgeese. So we need to enter the forest, find our fourth and final member, track down this unknown Grim, and kill it. Yes. Take your positions. Miss Goodwitch points at the 3 discolored patches of grass on the ground, motioning for us to come stand on them. I guess we're going to be teleported into the forest, or maybe it's a slide. I hope it's not a slide. It's worse than a slide. One last thing. As it's customary for Beacon, the first person you lay your eyes upon entering the forest will be your partner for the next 4 years. What? A headmaster, huh? Yeah, Penny wanted to be my partner for basically for a very long time. Thought what, Miss Polendina? Why is Penny looking at me like that? Nothing, Headmaster. And why is Evelyn looking at me like that? And to make things fair, they're all going to get launched at the same time. Oh no, he did not just say that. What do you think he's... You great asshole! That line is never going to get old. I want to hear this in the comments. Hashtag great asshole Ospen. And Ospen at the end of that, just to be sure. What in the blazes was that? I wish you vermin were smart enough to know when to stay down. Now, I bet that was my male teammate. Osmond told me the bloke was a complete amateur, after all. Oh, he's experienced enough to survive his landing. Ow. I hate you, Oz. Oh. Ow. Well, that was enlightening. Hold up, I need to center myself. I now know two things. First, with enough trees in my way, or can help me survive a fall from that height. Second, it doesn't stop the pain from happening, because my everything hurts. It's already fading, but I need to close my eyes, focus on recovering, like the girls taught me. For a few seconds or as minutes for a brief interval of time, all that there is me. My pounding headache in the forest. Then, thank the gods you're alive. I don't know why I did that voice. An unfamiliar voice reaches out to me. Then light experienced footsteps, which take care to make the least noise possible, as if trained to do so. Shore stops right beside me and now stands between me and the morning sun. How do you feel? Is anything broken? The voice is lower than Penny's or Evelyn's. Still definitely female. There's no bubbliness or cuteness in it, but something more mature and hard. No, Aura's already taking care of the rest. It just hurts. Least you could expect considering the height you fell from. And the number of branches I hit on the way down too. She chuckles. It was guttural, her mouth probably closed as she laughed at my words. Can you stand? Let me help you up. She's offering to help me stand, probably offer me her hand too. I guess I can at least open my eyes. My head doesn't pulsate that bad anymore anyway. Yeah, she's nothing like Penny or Evelyn. For one, she's tall, almost as tall as me. Her skin is unlike any I can remember, a golden bronze, which only serves to further highlight her impressive physique. I mean, wow. I lost my memory, but I don't think I ever seen someone with such a defined body. It's just at the border between attractiveness and buffness. Grim got your tongue? Damn it. What is with me? Pretty girls and staring. I think I answered my own question in that sentence. Sorry about that. I imagine you're my third teammate. And you're partnered. Oh, right. There's also that. I raise my torso from the ground, extend my right hand. I find it enveloped in a firm grip as she pulls. My name is Noah D. Khakis. Jacqueline B. Ivory, but you can call me Jack. Great. Another Jack that... This is going to be awkward. So, how the heck did you end up flying through the air and crash land into the Emerald Forest? Same way you got here, probably. You mean walking? What do you mean walking? Like I said, I walked to the Emerald Forest. You walked to the Emerald Forest. Yeah? So unless your semblance allows you to walk on air... God damn it, Headmaster. What the hell? The Headmaster used some kind of hidden panel on the cliff overlooking the forest to launch us. You did what? Grim on a pike, that's crazy. Hold up, I think my voice is too loud. Hopefully that does it. Then again, that's just like him. You mean the Headmaster is prone to do stuff like this? You don't know the half of it. I've known him for 10 years now, and... I have never seen such creatures in my life, but a conversation I had with Evelyn comes to mind. Made of shadows, a mask of bone, and eyes of crimson. A natural enemy of mankind, unrelenting, insatiable with exclusive appetite for human flesh or hate for human life. The creatures of Grim. Never seen one before. As Shy places her right hand on my left shoulder, I realized that I had been clenching my right hand pretty hard. My left was already grasping at the hilt of Jenny's whip. I licked my upper lip, noticing my heavy perspiration as the pack of wolf-like creatures growls and slowly crawls closer to us. Scary critter, aren't they? They're a bit too big to be called a critter, I think. There you go. Fall back on what's familiar. Relax enough so that you won't freeze. She lets go of my shoulder, only to place her back against mine. But not too much that you become careless. These things have a nasty habit of surprising you. They don't scare. They don't care about missing limbs, and they keep on coming until either party is dead. I swallow, my hands slowly extracting my whip. Grim on my right snarls in my direction, and his claw dig into the ground. How's your aura? Not completely full, but recovering. Feel back muscles flex and hear a sound of machinery coming from her front. More than enough for a few bay wolves. Just keep calm and aware of your surroundings, and don't forget. Feel a right fist bump me in the left thigh. We're in this together, alright? That actually does make me feel better. Thanks, Jack. You're welcome. Now, hey, pseudo flea bags. I almost jumped out of my skin and extracted my whip fully. The pack snarls and howls, tongues wetting sharp chops, backs arching and claws digging into the ground. Yeah, I'm talking to you, fur coat rejects. Come and get some. They're huddling together. They're huddling together. I guess I don't have to say everything. Alright, next. No next, mate. That was the last of them. Good job. Am I turning British for whatever reason when I just try to speak here? What? I look around the clearing. It's now empty except for me, Jack, and a few black shapes slowly dissipating into smoke. My eyes widen as I realize that in the time it took me to defeat 2 of them, Jack dispatched the rest of the pack. Only for a moment, though. I'm a fighting amateur, while Jack has much more experience than me. What is there to be surprised about? You broke out of the freeze phase pretty quickly. Not too shabby fighting skill either. You're just saying that. No, seriously. You're way better than I thought you'd be. When husband told me you were a total amateur, I half expected I'd have to carry you to gold bridal style. That'll make hunting down a Grim pretty difficult. Oh, so that's what we're to do. Yeah, track down and destroy a particular nasty Grim after meeting up with the last member of our team. Who, of course, finds Noah first and becomes his partner. Me. Hi, I'm Penny. So that was on their minds. They wanted to be my partner. I'm sorry they got sad because of it, but I feel kind of happy knowing that. Jack, these are my friends and your two other teammates. She's Penny and the other girl is You. What? Me? We meet again, murderer. Stop calling me that, or I swear to the gods what are you even doing here? Oh, didn't you hear your partner, Poisoner? I'm one of your new teammates. No. For the next 4 years. Over my dead body. Oh, if you insist, allow me. Bring it on, Carrots. I'll tie your ears up in a double overhead, then beat that gray-haired asshole to a pulp with your furry ass. Okay, time out. I move in between the girls, stretching my arms to the side so to increase the dangerous emission distance between them. What's going on here? You two know each other already. How could I get the face of my would-be killer? I could actually associate Evelyn with that since my own sister almost killed me. 3 times. For the love of God, I was not trying to kill you, but you're certainly making me wish otherwise. You've lost the privilege of me trusting anything coming out of your mouth or made by your hands a long time ago. Be prepared to lose trust in your face then. Calm down already. What the hell happened between you two? She insulted me. After you tried to give me food poisoning. What? Food poisoning? I'm sorry, but not my fault your stomach can only handle carrots. Sure, the fault is my stomach, not in your awful cooking. There's nothing wrong with my cooking. We almost botched the mission because I was too sick to even speak properly. Maybe you caught the flu or something on the way back there. I'm starting to see what this is all about. But what do they mean by a mission? Everyone please! What kind of scatterbrain would get herself sick before going in a dangerous territory? The kind who pairs magenta with green and red? It's my artistic vision, yeah? Your artistic what? Well, the 3 if you pay attention to me already. That was loud. Sorry, Penny. What is it? I'm sorry for being rude, but I needed to... Evelyn... But I need to... Is it Evelyn? Miss Blonde Hair? Jack. You can call me Jack. Nice to meet you, too. Nice to meet you. Jack, it's a pleasure. What I wanted to say is, you and Evelyn are being awfully negative right now. Bollocks. Crap. Why are they suddenly nervous? You should prepare. We don't really have that much time. There's something coming our way. Evelyn and Penny produce their weapons. A set of identical swords now hovers behind Penny's back, while Evelyn Tonfa. She thrusts in her hands behind her back under her jacket, and when she moves them to the front, 2 mechanical tonfa were attached to her wrist, pivoting in place twice before stopping in a position parallel to her forearms. Of all places to meet carrots again. Yeah, Evelyn's weapon is a tonfa that can turn into a double-bladed pole. That's also a Tommy gun style shooter. Tommy gun style gun, machine gun. I don't know what exactly Jax is. I can't tell if it's literally her fist because of how powerful she is, or what specifically her weapon is. And we all know what Penny's weapons are, obviously. Jax just falls into a guard stance, bending her knees. There's no trace of a weapon on her body, but then again, there was no trace of Evelyn carrying tonfa either. If Ruby's scythe is any indication, weapons can have compact forms. I was thankful still holding onto my whip, and I can't exactly pull my gauntlets away, so I'm more than prepared to fall into a square formation, our backs facing each other as we overlook our surroundings. Evelyn, what do you hear? Quick footsteps, rapid but not heavy, but there's the sound of rustling leaves but no destruction. Is it a single enemy? Yes. For the love of... What exactly did Osmond want us to hunt? Okay, I get the picture. Whatever we were supposed to hunt is now actually coming our way at breakneck speed. But how did it find us before we found it if it was so far away? What do you mean how? We were inches away from a cat fight there. Jack, Noah suffers from an amnesia. He knows very little about Remnant in the Grim. You can't be serious. Noah, Grim are attracted by negative emotions. What? You mean it found us because of your fight? Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that in a Grim-infested forest. But she gets on my nerves. We can do that later. Now focus, damn it. What do we know about this thing? It's getting closer. Osmond said it's not native to the Emerald Forest. It was implied to be particularly dangerous, so it's safe to assume it's not a common Grim. So we're looking at a single dangerous Grim who's agile enough to move through this thick forest while causing unnecessary damage and whose footsteps are clicks. It doesn't sound like any Grim I've encountered. Oh darn it. I know what kind of Grim it is. Hold up, I'm increasing the volume again and decreasing this. You do? It's a... The Grim exited the forest from the tree line. It's directly in front of me, so I'm the one who got the best look at it. I wish I hadn't. By the way, good art design. The rest of the team with Manos Kane's team. I forget who exactly was the artist, but again, nice drawing of the Mantis Grim and the other new Grims that you decided to add, along with the old ones. The gangly figure slithers its way into the clearing. The middle legs touch the ground first, precisely sitting on the underbrush, with nary a sound, while its posterior twins still rest on the tree. They're thin but strong, made of tetanus lucid black darkness. The tubular body of the Grim progresses into a long neck and then produces a triangular head with large bulbous red eyes protruding from a mask of osmosis material. The same hard substance covers the upper side of the body and the entirety of its two front legs, and are bigger and thicker than the ones it's walking on, split in 3 segments. The final parts raising slowly upwards as the grim settles properly on the ground like a pair of saw-toothed butterfly knives. Its mandible lowers with a sickening click and emits a sibilant hiss as it stands thrice our size. What the hell is this thing? I've only faced Beowulf so far, so by no means I'm an expert. Yet I'm convinced there's something fundamentally different about this grim. When I was facing the Beowulfs, I felt like a piece of meat about to be assaulted and mauled by a starving dog. But with this thing, it tilts its head to the right ever so slightly and my skin crawls. I feel sized up, like he's wondering which piece to carve out first, how to avoid killing me to enjoy his meal without spoiling the meat. After a terrible skillful gourmet of human flesh. That's a Walang. We've got to get out of this thicket immediately. We need open ground. I take a step back. It takes a step forward. I can tell if that was my door knock. There's a large glade to the north of here. One of Penny's swords makes an exaggerated swivel to point at the north. The wall lane bristles and clicks at us. You, so creepy, but wouldn't the forest give us more cover? No amount of cover would do us any good fighting this thing. I wanted to ask why, and was about to when the walling gave us the answer. It's walking backwards up the tree. His eyes set on us as its body shimmers with the refracted light of the sun, and then in a few seconds it's no more. The walling has gone from visible to translucent to one thing with the forest. Oh shit. Let's get out of here. As we burst through the tree line, I hear clicks, moving shrubbery, creaking wood from a few feet behind us. Our pursuer is forgoing its grace in the pursuit of prey. It's right behind us, isn't it? Darn right it is. I'm not stopping to check. Can we even outrun it in the forest? I'm sorry that you couldn't be eased into these kind of situations, Noah. Sometimes you have no... Duck! Holy. We lean in a roll, get back on our feet, and run past the felled tree, its top half crashing to the ground. Less talky, more runny. What Evelyn said, not all enemies will allow you to think about your next move, Noah. Sometimes you have to just act. The tree's coming again. Noah, watch out. Dodge. Shit. Another tree falls victim to our pursuer. Better it than me, though. Walling's front legs are sharp as steel. Glad to have you all in one piece. And get blood on my best clothes. Remember, though, 99% of times you'll have a few seconds to choose what to do. How much further, Penny? 742. Watch out! My eyes widen as I see a few tree a few paces in front of us starting to fall on its side. Damn grim sped up in front and trying to block our path. Jack hesitates, but for an instant, we can't slow down. Slide underneath it. Good idea. Let's... What? I feel my aura flaring, its warmth bumping from my core all the way to my limbs. My body goes lighter and my steps quicken, hammering at the underbrush. The tree is still falling. We're not gonna make it, 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 we're not gonna make it. I can't believe we made it. Yes, take that, you overgrown bug. As we tear through the thicket at breakneck speed, I realize I'm keeping up. Whatever guess the headmaster had about me is true. Penny and I have never tried to do something this intense during training, and my body's keeping up with it, keeping up with my teammates. The glade is right in front of us. What's the plan now? Depends. How do you feel, Noah? I feel great. We made the right choices and always stayed on one step ahead of our enemy. I feel fine. Don't worry about me. Glad to hear it. Listen up. The moment we break out of this thicket, turn around and fire everything you got. Got it? I'm going middle. I'll aim high. I'm going low then. It may not be a good shot, but I can't miss aiming right in front of me. I'll join you, partner, when I count from 3. My left hand goes from a bag pouch that Ruby got me when she bought all of those crystals. I don't need to fish around since the only kind of dust I have in it is fire. With a small burst of aura, I feel the crystal shatter and disperse in my grip. The metal warms up, the carats of it and a black symbol coming alive with red light. The frustrated grim is hot on our tail, weaving through the thicket sea of trees and crushing the smaller ones in its way, trying to reach us before we get out of the forest and it loses its advantage. Words. 3, 2, 1. Did we get it? We got the tree line for sure. The area in front of us is riddled with bullets, cuts, bullet holes, and smoke. I see no traces of our enemy, though. It was dead. There should be a disappearing carcass somewhere, right? Or does an invisible wall-line stay invisible even after death? Oh, we got him for sure. Jack says with a weary grin, but not one of the girls has put away her weapons yet. But it's not over yet. I turn around and that's when I see it again, the Walang. It's still alive but heavily injured. Its left back leg and the right middle leg are missing, and a pair of what I can identify as insectoid wings are damaged and riddled with holes, desperately trying to bend back under the white carapace on its back. It's down and crippled. It can't get away from us. Final round, team. You ready? I can only assume Jack's weapons were similar to Yang's, but... It's stumbling. Evelyn, now. Penny, give me a boost. Affirmative. Noah, its arms. Got it. My whip snaps through the air and wraps around the Romley's natural weapons. With muscle powered by aura, I pull it taut. Evelyn slams her fists together, the tonfa on her wrist connected as if they let go of her arms. The slides of the tonfa produce two halves of a blade each, transforming the contraption into a bladed staff, which she grabs out of thin air. The faunus crouches, and then Evelyn parryouts through the air and lands on Penny's outstretched hands. The ginger shifts Evelyn's weight on her outstretched right leg, her hands shifting closer and closer to her chest under Evelyn's jumping momentum. Evelyn's quadriceps bulge and strain against her suit, and the earth cracks around Penny. Penny pushes forward, and Evelyn blasts off. And that takes care of it. Evelyn stands up from her crouched position and separates the bladed staff into two tonfas, again before sliding them back under her jacket, where they disappear. That was incredible, but Jack, how did you know Evelyn could do that? This is not the first time we've fought together. As much as I hate to admit it, she's terribly good with that weapon of hers. Oh right, they did mention some kind of mission they went on before. Still, good job, Noah. Penny. You reacted to her cues quickly and efficiently. That was great teamwork. For real? I never worked in a team before, so I thought, Penny, you were incredible. More than that, spectacular. Your aim was true and you didn't make me lose any momentum. It's like my legs were pushing off solid metal. It was no trouble at all. I just have a particularly deep knowledge of momentum and forces of action, reaction, and high physical strength. I'm no slouch, but damn, you're probably stronger than me. She gives the best hugs in the world, that's for sure. We're gonna need an orthodontist on standby if she hugs with her full strength. I can't help but laugh. A good, boisterous, long laugh that makes the last vestiges of tension leave my shoulders. We did it. We survived the initiation and passed the test. Well, it seems congratulations are in order, children. Headmaster Ozpin. You were watching. Not this closely all the time, but did you really think we could let 4 children enter this force on a dangerous mission without supervision? Yes. For all we know, you went all the way to Mistral to get a Walang just to make this test more difficult. Why, children, do you think I could ever... Yes. Anyway, are you here to take us back to Beacon, Headmaster? Among other things. The Headmaster turns around and points to the ruins scattered throughout the large glade we're standing in. The Emerald Forest was once home to a flourished civilization. It could be considered a precursor of modern Vale. But like civilizations are wont to do in Remnant, it fell. Those that came after it learned from its fall, from its internal strife and wars. And yet we repeated the same mistakes. Children, we live in a world where learning from the past is not good enough anymore. So what other option is left to us? This suddenly got deep and somber. Learning from the past doesn't help us avoid the same mistakes. Well, that's a given. It's because all events, including mistakes, are connected to their own times. Knowing about mistakes committed by your forefathers can only help you so much in a world that's continuously changing. So if the past is no good and you can't look at the future, the present? Yes, Mr. Decapkis. We learn from what's around us. We learn from other people, especially those who are different from us. Only seeking to interact with those who think the same as you puts a limit to what can be learned from each other. To say the words of Nora from Volume 2 of Ruby, say what you preach. Do what you preach. Because, husband, you never learn your lessons, no matter what. Which is why it's important to try and make ties with as many people as possible, even those you may disagree with on certain issues. So, you four are as different, really sure as can be. You all have unique pasts, ideologies, and aspirations. But it's my belief that despite these differences, you will rise above the challenges before you victorious, wiser, and more united for the experience. Just like you did earlier today. Jacqueline B. Ivory. Penny Polendina. Noah D. Capkis. This is the first form. Our first appearance. Evelyn Demrot. From today onwards, and forevermore, led by Miss Ivory, you will be Team Jade. Wait a minute. There's no A in either of Penny's initials. Chapter 2, School Life. And I think this is a good time to end this part. Hold up, my fucking headphone fell. Alright. This time for sure, yes.